Virginia. Fran. Thanks for coming.
A radio.
You are doing exactly what on my arm?
It's just an abstract design, Dylan. I get it. Mine was April 16th, Anna's is August 6th.
Happy birthday, Francine and Anna. We're so glad to be here and wanted to celebrate with you. Lots of love, Mommy and Dee.
I would like to wish both of them a happy birthday. I haven't known them long, about 2-3 years. I love their son, Jeremy, everything they've accomplished in life, their spirit and zest for living, and I hope it lasts for many, many years.
I met Fran at the Peaches about 2 years ago, so happy birthday to both of you, and thank you for having this celebration. It's great to be here.
I'm Maggie, and happy birthday, Fran, and you have been our support from the very beginning. I met Fran at a fundraiser for Sportswomen of Colorado, and at the time she was, I think, 46, and she wasn't old enough to play ball with us. I love telling people, you know, you don't qualify, you have to be at least 75. But in the meantime, we have opened it up now to all seniors, and Fran is just turned 50, so she's an original peach. So happy birthday, Fran and Anna. What a wonderful couple you are. You just are so community-oriented, and I love both of you. Take care.
My fond memory is of Anna coming and interviewing in the Department of Biological Sciences, and she appeared only at the end of the day with rainbow earrings. And I thought, wow.
Happy birthday, Franna. Very fond memory of you at the bomb cyclone and the little mini staycation at the Inverness. Hopefully that's a one and done. Happy 50th to you both.
Happy birthday, Fran and Anna. We love you both so much. Thanks for having us at your party and for dedicating your celebration to making Colorado better.
We are very, very lucky to have you as friends and supporters and coworkers, and we love you very much. Happy birthday, and thanks for having us here.
Hi, Fran and Anna. We're going to say happy birthday. We'd give you some background on Fran, but it's inappropriate for this video, so we'll leave it at the happy birthday. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
I know Anna through work at DU, and just a really kind and intelligent person, and just love knowing her. Happy birthday. Hope you all have a wonderful year and many great years to come.
Happy birthday, girls. We love you so much. I cannot even express how much you've meant to all of us. So have a wonderful day, but a wonderful life together.
Had on really great false lashes this morning, and they did not survive party celebration.
Hey Fran, hey Anna, happy birthday to both of you. Team Franna all the way. Just wanted to say it's been a wonderful ride with you both, with Luke and Jeremy, and Anna swimming and doing our triathlons, and Fran tennis. Just love our times together. So thank you so much for having us here today, and I hope that you have a fabulous 50.
On behalf of Fran's mom and her dad, we want to wish Fran and Anna a very happy birthday, their 50th birthday. We're so glad we could be here and enjoy the festivities. They're two very, very accomplished young women, and of all the things they have accomplished, we're extremely proud today to be part of their charitable endeavors and what they're doing here today. And it makes both of us very proud to have two daughters and a grandson as worthy as we do. Thank you very much.
Hey, Fran and Anna. I'm so happy to get to know you through Stephanie, who of course knows you, Anna, from high school. You are just terrific people. You've been so warm and welcoming and letting us into your lives. And now you're both turning 50, which is really incomprehensible to me. You don't look that old, and I should know. And McLeod also says hi. Say hi. What? Catch. There you go. So happy birthday, and we're looking forward to many, many more.
Hey, Fran and Anna. Happy 50th. Can't believe you guys are almost catching up to me. Thank you for recommending Colorado. We're so glad we moved here. And so glad to be part of your birthday celebration. Thank you.
I've known them for what? Since Jeremy and James were in Miss Vicky's class, so like 6 years, something like that. My son James has been good friends with Jeremy for years, and Jeremy is always such a great influence because he's such a creative and artistic child, and of course he is with such amazing parents. But you know, I just appreciate their parenting, their advocacy for the community. I mean, they're amazing, and I love them very much. Happy birthday, guys. Love you.
Happy birthday, Franna! I would like to wish my parents happy birthday, and one of my most fond memories is when I go to Golden with either of you guys, and that's really nice. So we visit my favorite shop, which is the Spider Co. shop, and then often we'll go shopping in Golden, and I just really like Golden. It's really pretty.
Happy birthday, Fran and Anna. We're so excited to celebrate with you, and we've loved having you at the Lincoln community even after Jeremy graduated. So it's awesome.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for having us.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Fran and Anna.
It's a great day for a great party, for a great couple.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anna and Franna. Happy birthday to you and Jeremy.
We actually met Fran and Anna the night we all got civil unions. We were at the event that One Colorado hosted that night and met them while we were getting our pictures taken.
Yeah.
And just ended up running into them at every marriage equality event after that, and have gotten to know them over the years from doing that, and just think they're amazing people and wish them a very happy 50th birthday.
Happy birthday!
And Ann, you had a wonderful birthday party. We'll see you at the Passover Seder next year. Sorry we missed you this year, and I'm so glad I made it out. Congratulations on your 50th. We love you.
Happy birthday, Fran and Anna. We really appreciate being able to come to your party, and it's been a great, lovely afternoon, and wishing you both the best.
Yeah, Fran and Anna, happy birthday. We've come so far from sitting in committee hearings testifying about civil unions to being out here celebrating with a very grown-up Jeremy. So congratulations to you both, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Fran and Anna. We're so glad that you are a part of our community, and thank you for showing up even at 6 o'clock in the morning when I ask you to.
Happy birthday, Fran!
I know that's right. It's from the short hair.
You know we're
brigade.
sisters.
Yeah, all of us.
Ever been asked that?
All of us. Yeah. Okay, so we're listening.
This is like the best bat mitzvah video ever. We're so glad to be at Fran and Anna's bat mitzvah. It's been a wonderful party. We love them so.
It's like turning 13. Yeah, it's turning 13 all together, all again, but we're turning 50 this time. Fran is still kicking my ass in basketball.
Yes.
And softball. And any other sport there is out there. So I'll take it, you know? If I can be like that at 50, more power.
Well, and I will put it in the words of my son, which is as we were pulling up, Katie mentioned to me there were going to be some VIPs at the party, and Nathaniel said, well, Fran and Anna are famous. They were in the newspaper.
There it is.
So, to our famous friends.
We love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy 50th birthday, Fran. Thanks for all you do for the community. Remembering the work that you did at the Guild Foundation and all the work you did on research on religious and faith issues. You continue to give to the community, so I hope we can give back to you on one day. So to you and your family, happy birthday and thanks for everything.
Happy birthday, Anna and Fran. We love you very much.
Very happy to be here on this beautiful day. I've known Anna and Fran since Jeremy and Max started at Lincoln when they were barely 3 years old. And tons of memories of Miss Teresa's class together. I remember I got back from a trip one time and fell asleep and woke up and called Fran, and this is after Jeremy wasn't even at school. She had to run over and pick up my kids from school because that's what good friends do. Thank you, Fran. And Allison and I are both in our book group with Anna, which is always enjoyable.
And I think first I met Anna through PTSA, I believe. Yeah, lots of bonding.
Lots
over
of
PTSA memories. That's a good point. And then doing book group with Anna all these years. And then we've been to several Shabbat services with Fran and Anna. And I want to say I went to see Anna sing at Kol Nidre service, and I just remember how beautiful her voice was. So happy birthday to you both.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you for being our friends.
Totally. Oh, and I have one last memory of Jeremy. We all went camping. We were in this big valley, and they had Jeremy practice his violin. I think he might have been 6 years old at about 7 in the morning. It was a good wake up.
Hi guys. Just want to say happy birthday and happy class of 87.
7, that's right.
Yep.
We're going. So we are now officially old friends. Happy birthday, and here's to your next 40th birthday. Happy birthday, we love you.
Bye. Fran and anyone else is watching. Hello, this is Greg Barman. So good to be here for your 50th birthday. I was trying to think of something really profound to say about what 50 means. What is there about 50? What is there? What is there? And you know what I came up with? Nah, it's just a number. It's just one of those numbers with a 0 on it. You've had them before. You're going to have a few more. So wait till you're 60 for the great meeting. Okay? But for now, just enjoy it. Happy birthday. Cheers.
Happy birthday! We love you guys so much. Love. Maeve. Sarah, Jason, G, and Lenny.
So Anna was my dissertation advisor at DU. So I worked with her over 5 years. Hey bud. What's up? I got to know her so well over those 5 years that I worked with her. It was a privilege to be able to do that. I'm glad. You know, in retrospect, I think a lot of people look back at their advisors and wonder what if they had had somebody different or have regrets maybe, but I certainly don't have that with Anna. I have no regrets about joining her lab, about working with her. I'm very glad that everything went the way it did. So thank you, Anna. Happy 50th. Same to you, Fran. Appreciate you supporting Anna as well, and I'm sure vice versa. So happy birthday to both of you.
Happy birthday, Fran and Anna. Just wanted to say happy birthday, happy 50th. We wish you many more years. I was introduced to Fran and Anna with Jeremy the first time when he was in the Lincoln Talent Show, and it was such a pleasure to see his talents. And I remember they were doing warm-ups and Jeremy was practicing and Anna was conducting. It was beautiful. You guys are a beautiful family, and we wish you lots of love in the future.
It's really fun. You would like it. Yeah? Yeah. It's
Sure.
I think it's
I'm Jordan. They grew up all in Morocco.
I could play with
crazy.
It's like one big party.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was
Non-stop.
wild. That was wild.
It's so good to see you. It sounded amazing.
So they were a good couple together because she could drive and he could tell her where to go. It worked really, really well. But we didn't realize how
People I know made these. One of them is, this is from Andrea.
Oh, wow.
And those are both made by people I know.
Oh, wonderful. Very special. This walks in the summertime after like a block. He's like,
So Katie, among many other things, is the one who organizes Homeless Connect every year.
Oh, okay.
So Tom is doing a special photography project of the homeless.
Oh, nice.
So I thought you guys would be good to introduce to each other.
I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
My wife, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Katie.
Katie.
Great to meet you.
Do you guys know where the Cherry Creek Mall is? We live right near there.
Town is so popular with all the cars. I mean, so let's look at this analytically.
Parking.
It's so popular that the traffic is significant.
All right,
Well, it's nice
for you guys.
Days I don't understand.
Anna, finally we get to meet. Oh, I can't remember. Did we meet when you guys were dating at the community center?
Thank you for all you do for the beaches. I think that's so great.
Yeah, I love it.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I love you guys.
We were like walking and
Robbie Garden.
We're hugging.
Then we're had. You guys need to put on name tag on Homebird. I'm both happy and.
It's just hard to find all the ages.
No, we were here before. We just got here. Yeah, we had.
Yeah, I played basketball there. Exactly.
Thanks for coming.
The first part, but we're here to party.
Yes, great.
Happy birthday. Thank you very much for your help. That's great.
Hello, I saw your daughter.
I know. We love her.
Oh, did you?
I keep trying to catch your eye, but you're so popular.
Like, we gotta chase her down.
One thing to you, happy birthday. Happy birthday. You too.
All right. That was a fun party, man. It was fun.
Happy birthday. We'll talk soon. I recorded it. Good to see you. Thank you.
Here we are.
I brought some crap. Put it in the crap pile.
We're so happy to see all of you, and we're so glad that you're celebrating our birthdays today. We have several elected folks and folks who are running that we want to acknowledge. So former Speaker of the House, Mark Ferrandino, where are you? There he is. And we have a couple folks who are running for office. Is Peg Pearl here yet?
I don't think Peg Pearl's here, but we want to give her a shout out.
Yeah, Peg Pearl. Vote for Peg Pearl.
Denver Clerk and Recorder.
Yes.
And
Scott Balderman. There's Scott Balderman for Denver School Board, District 1. Denver Mayor Michael Hancock. Here he comes. Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That's beautiful.
Yeah, we had history.
Yeah, do you want to say a few words?
Well, just congratulations to Fran and Anna. I'm so proud to stand with them. Where is the young man? Where is
Jeremy.
he? Certainly just say how proud and excited I am for the two of you and Jeremy. And we love you. And I was so glad to run into you all but just a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And to hear about how things are progressing and that Jeremy's almost as tall as I am, which is not a tough feat, by the way, Jeremy. Good to see you. But I wanted to come by, and I was honored to stand with these two beautiful women and actually become the first in Colorado to be joined in civil union and to exercise that ceremony. And now they've gone on to create a beautiful union together in marriage. And so congratulations to you, and may you continue the blessing of this wonderful union.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mayor.
Appreciate you both. What's up, big guy? Big dude.
Woohoo! Thank you so much for coming. We're so grateful for the mayor's service and for all of our elected officials. We're just so grateful to have found a home here in Denver among all of you.
So how about the rest of our rock star community we know through political activism?
Where are ya?
All right.
The second one is our fabulous LGBTQ plus community.
Our very supportive Jewish community.
Then there are some of my former and current work colleagues. Let's hear it for DU and weeds and all those other wonderful things.
And all the folks that I've worked with, all my clients, I'm very grateful for them, and quite a few are here, so thank you very much. Yay!
Our wonderful parent community, the people that we've met through prenatal class, daycare, Lincoln Elementary, or the Logan School. Yeah, that's a nice big group. And overlapping, our fantastic West Wash Park neighbors.
Finally, our family and oldest friends. Anna has classmates here from high school in Cincinnati. And my friend Marta and her kids flew in from the Bay Area. Thank you to Stephanie and Dave and the O'Donnells and all the folks who helped us set up this morning.
Andy Rattana.
Andy with the volleyball net. Dave lent us his truck. And thank you to Janet Bauman for helping us throughout the whole party planning process. I don't know where, there she is. And very special thank you to my mom and dad who are in the tent over there, who flew here from New Jersey, even with a sprained ankle and bad back. I love you very much.
And my uncle David is here too. Yay, Uncle David!
Uncle David! There he is.
As you know, we decided that the best way to celebrate our birthday this year was to be with you, to play some games. We've got lots of different games out here for you. And to give back to our community through fundraising. We've been so blessed ourselves, and we think it's important to give back. It was really difficult to choose just 5, but these are some that are the closest to our hearts because of the impact that they're having in our neighborhoods, in our city, in our state, and beyond.
So I'm Janet Bauman. I work for the Colorado Democracy Network. We're a network of people who come together to align our charitable giving to make a bigger impact in Colorado. So our members invest in nonprofits that are working to make sure that progressive leaders can win and progressive policies will be passed. And if you've been following along political news recently, this is really working and it's paying off in Colorado in a big way. So our members invest in things like making sure that young people are registered to vote and that they actually vote. Rates of young people voting have doubled in Colorado since 2010. Our members want to make sure that issues we care about are being addressed at the state capitol and laws are being passed in accordance. We want to make sure that people from underrepresented communities like young people, women, people experiencing poverty, or people from communities of color are able to participate in voting and other civic action. And we want to make sure that progressive organizations use the most effective messaging to get important stories in the news. And we have 2 organizations that we fund here today, One Colorado and Progress Now. And I'm going to hand it over to Daniel Ramos from One Colorado to learn more.
Thank you. Thanks, Janet. And again, happy birthday, Fran and Anna. And thank you again for inviting One Colorado to join you all and for you all to learn a little bit more about the work that we do. So, as the mayor said, about 6 years and 1 month ago, we stood in the web building to issue the first civil union. And since then, we've done so much work. Just yesterday, on the eve of Pride Month, we had Governor Jared Polis sign our 2 priority bills, a bill to ban conversion therapy in Colorado, and a bill to make it easier for transgender and non-binary people to update their birth certificates. So we've been working on this for the last 5 years, and we've done a number of other things, and one of the stories that we're hearing this year especially is people are like, oh, well, this looks so easy. I can't believe you had such a successful session. And the reality is that we've been doing this work for a number of years. For the past 5 years, we've had Republican Senate leadership block our bills every single year, and we've invested heavily in elections. We've endorsed bipartisan, pro-equality slate of candidates. and we've turned out our supporters to vote across the state. Last year, we turned out 84% of our supporters to vote in Colorado. And because of that, we're able to win pro-equality majorities in the House, the Senate, a pro-equality governor, a pro-equality attorney general, and we're able to do a lot more than before. So we're really, really excited about that. The other thing that's really fun about the work we get to do with Fran, she's our researcher. So we actually have a report coming out on Monday called Closing the Gap, the Turning Point for LGBTQ Health. It's a report that highlights the mental and behavioral and physical health disparities of the LGBTQ community. And we know that we have so much more to do because in the research we found that LGBTQ folks are diagnosed with depression and anxiety at a rate 3 times higher than their non-LGBTQ counterparts. And we're seeing this really interesting relationship that as we're passing more laws, as we have better policies and more LGBT elected officials than many states across the country, that we're seeing poor mental health outcomes. And so the work of One Colorado continues to make sure that we close the gap for LGBTQ youth in our schools work through work we do with gay straight alliances and training educators on meeting the needs of LGBTQ young people. The work we need to do for transgender Coloradans and make sure that they experience less discrimination and have economic opportunities like other folks. And that we continue to be a really active and engaged community in our elections because we know that when we vote, we win. So thanks so much. And we'll be around for any other questions. And I'm going to turn it over to my friend and colleague, Ian from Progress Now.
Did you all know you were coming to a fundraiser? Yeah, not, well, thank you so much, Fran and Anna, for this wonderful day. It's beautiful outside finally. And I'm Ian Silveri with Progress Now Colorado. We are the state's largest multi-issue progressive advocacy organization. We do 3 major things. 1, I annoy reporters. 2, we organize the grassroots to take actions. And 3, we make content. So we make videos, we do digital marketing campaigns, and we are here to help organizations like One Colorado and Good Business Colorado and all the other folks who are represented here to make sure that they're able to tell their stories in the media. They don't have to spend a ton of money on fancy consultants to do that. Fran is also our researcher, and she's been helping us with a really important project that we've been working on for a few years here, trying to figure out how we can talk about women's healthcare issues in ways that are not stigmatizing. As you know, this is a really hard fight right now. What's going on in the South is pretty crazy. A Democratic governor signed a horrible bill the other day. So this isn't a partisan issue. This is sort of a progressive issue. It's not left versus right. It's right versus wrong, in my opinion. So we're just really, really grateful to be here. We had a crazy election last year that led to a crazy legislative session this year, and Jared Polis is signing 463 bills. It's an 80% passage rate, and that is because of the progressive majorities we have in both chambers of the legislature. We do our part to do the communications to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. We take the fight right to the bad guys, and we let them know who's doing well and who's not doing so well, who deserves their support and who does not. So thank you so much for having us, Fran and Anna. Happy birthday. And it's my great honor and privilege to introduce the Colorado Peaches. Let's give it up.
I'm Maggie. I'm with the Colorado Peaches. We originally were one team. You had to be at least 75 to play on our team, but we have extended it now to all senior women. And Fran is just turned 50, so she is, yeah.
Now I can play.
Right. When we first met Fran, I said, oh, too bad you don't qualify. But we are the bookends now, and we are...
I'm 50 and she's...
88. So what we do is we play, and we're a very disciplined group of people. We are now a club. We call ourselves Field of Our Own, and we have morphed into that from one team, and we now have over 50 active members. And we invite you to come and play. And we are always looking for sponsors. So, happy birthday. And Fran has been such a support. She actually launched us in 2016, I believe it was. Thank you, Fran. We have the most amazing coach, and here she is. This is Gail.
Hi, my name is Gail, and I I've coached college, I've coached high school, I've coached kids, and this is my favorite group to coach. They're absolutely incredible. Having women that were denied opportunity for a lot of their life in activities and sports, they're so willing to listen and to try, and people assume they're not athletes, and that simply is not the case. They are incredible athletes. Maggie at 88 is one of our runners for people like myself that can't run that fast. So, and it's such an inclusive group of people. We welcome everyone. Doesn't matter gender, doesn't matter their sexual preference, it doesn't matter age, it doesn't matter ethnicity, religion, any of that. And we have people on both sides of politics, and we still manage to get along somehow. But wonderful, wonderful group of people.
We have another amazing VIP who has just joined us, former Mayor Wellington Webb. Welcome.
No, I just want to come out and say happy birthday. This is one of my favorite parks. And as most people know, parks and open space is a big deal for me. And we live in a city where we have great parks. And so I just want to come out and say, be part of the birthday celebration.
Thank you. Thank you. The last nonprofit that we're raising money for that I'm going to be the representative of is the Nature Conservancy. The Nature Conservancy has been working for over 50 years, not only here in Colorado and across the United States, but internationally, to be the largest and most effective environmental organization in the world. They have an annual budget of billions of dollars and have worked here in Colorado along over 1,000 miles of rivers. They've supported my research, they supported a lot of important environmental research, but the main thing that they do is protect land. And we're so grateful that they do that. And I know many of you have already contributed to the Nature Conservancy, and I thank you for that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Fran and Anna. Great job. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, we're both cutting. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
First cake slice.
And we'll do this one too.
This feels like our wedding.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Woohoo. Give me a kiss.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.